changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long. Whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network, now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. From compact track loaders to the world's #1 selling compact excavator for 20 years, the Kubota construction lineup is ready to work. Visit your local dealer today.
Visit Holbrook Equipment at Exit 40 off the Mountain Parkway in Campton.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Hunter down here at Walters Mazda Mitsubishi. As the weather warms up, there's no better time to get behind the wheel of a new ride. So y'all can get into one of these Mazda CX-90s as low as 2.9% on 72 months. Or get $4,500 off select Outlanders now until the end of March. Check out these offers and more by clicking the link below or give us a call at 606-437-9810. And don't forget to ask for Hunter.
Remember, when others won't, Walters will.
Welcome back to Knott County Central High School, the site of the boys' 14th Region Double Quick basketball tournament. Our second game is about 7 or 8 minutes away from getting started. Wolfe County down in District 55th and the Hazard Bulldogs District 54. Jim McCauley, what is the Wolves' big problem today, my friend?
Well, I think that, for Wolfe County to be successful, they are the underdog here. I think the last time that these teams played, I think Hazard might have beat them by 20.
66-46.
So I think for them to be successful, the keys to them are they've got to make the game sloppy.
Right.
They've got to be able to hit threes and attack Hazard. Find ways to limit Everso's touches. Now, I don't know if anybody's been able to do that this year.
Right.
But I think that they have to keep him off the block if possible and have him facing the basket. And the last thing, they've got to open up their perimeter game by excellent ball movement, because we know Hazard switches on screens. It's really hard to screen them to get open, so you've got to really work the ball quick to get the open look.
You look at both teams, Jim, and really and truly have to be honest with you. Wolfe County doesn't match up at a position size-wise, length-wise. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's going to create a problem,
I would think. If they play man-to-man, that means Robinson is going to have to go up against Everso. And, Wolfe County, they've got to keep Robinson on the floor to have any chance of winning this basketball game. And, Hazard, if you double-team Everso in the post, he's going to find the open man, and that open man is probably going to be Dalton Combs or Nick Ratliff in the corner. And if they knock down shots, and, in the first game they played at Wolfe County, they were 8 of 19 from 3, and most of those came from Caudle, Combs, and Ratliff. So,
well, but, part of me says, they have to make those threes. If Everso gets the ball on the block, he's going to score.
Yeah.
And, go out, you stop Everso first and make those other guys hit those outside shots to beat you. And they're very capable of doing that.
And, Wolfe County's got to make, let's say, they've got to make 10 3-pointers at least.
Yeah. And the thing, they want to try to get this thing as up-tempo as quick as they can.
Yeah. In Wolfe County, they just got to, like you were saying, they've just got to get it up and down the floor. And on the reverse side, Hazard's going to say, we're going to play in the half-court set, we're going to run our sets, and we're going to get it to the right people in the right sets. Seth Cottle came off, did not have a good first half last game, but then turned it on to finish it out.
Yeah, he was big in the second half. Yeah, he was
big, and also was Nick Ratliff. So Dalton Combs tonight, I think Dalton Combs is going to have a big game for Hazard, and if he does, that does not spell well for Wolfe County.
No, and they've got Hazard has, we've said it all year long, they have scorers at every position.
Absolutely. We're just about 4 minutes away from getting this our second game underway here. Tonight, I want to remind everyone at 7 o'clock from the historic Memorial Gym in Hazard, we'll have the girls regional final between the Hazard Lady Bulldogs and the Knott County Central Lady Patriots. That game will be coming up later on tonight, so be sure you give that a check. And Manus, you looking forward to that game?
Yeah, and you know what? As in my research, I found out that Hazard and Knott County's girls have never played in the finals of the 14th region. And that goes all the way back to 1932.
Wow.
Oh,
so, I really look forward to it and look forward to a great matchup between Knott County Central and Hazard Lady Bulldogs.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip. Game number 2, who will face the Bobcats? We'll be back.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Hunter down here at Walters Mazda Mitsubishi. As the weather warms up, there's no better time to get behind the wheel of a new ride. So y'all can get into one of these Mazda CX-90s as low as 2.9% on 72 months. Or get $4,500 off select Outlanders now until the end of March. Check out these offers and more by clicking the link below or give us a call at 606-437-9810. And don't forget to ask for Hunter.
Remember, when others won't, Walters will.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Close to the starting lineups in our Double Quick Boys 14th Regional Tournament. And big win for the Cats, Manus Blair.
Yeah, and I think that kind of solidifies the opportunity to them for having a 3 seed win one game in the SEC tournament. And I believe that that pretty much puts them as a 3 seed and the opposite of a 1 seed, and I think that's good for the UK Wildcats.
Oh, yes.
Jim, how about Robson not being able to play? I think it's 10 points off the total at least, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
But they've got time to adapt to him not playing, and they've adapted to a lot. First time that they've had 3 games consecutive with the same starting lineup, so that's good for consistency and rhythm.
And the thing about it, all the injuries they faced this year has allowed them to develop depth from their reserves, and they had a great bench-scoring game today.
Yes. Manus Blair, once again, my friend, it's that special time of the ball game for the lineups to get us ready.
And it'll be the Hazard Bulldogs, the visitors on the scoreboard. 28-2 on the season, having 9 wins in a row. Their last loss was to Danville Christian in the All-A. Number 13, junior guard Seth Cottle, averaging 13.8 points a game. Number 2, junior guard Dalton Combs, averaging 9.9 points. Number 5, senior forward Evan Everso, 18.8 and 10.3 rebounds on the season. Number 22, junior center Tucker Johnson, 5.4. And number 4, senior forward Nick Ratliff, averaging 7.2. The Bulldogs are coached by Mr. Al Holland. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Wolfe County Wolves, 13-16 on the season. Winners of 4 of their last 6 basketball games. runner-up in the 55th district. Number 5, sophomore guard Caleb Creech, averaging 16.9 points on the season. Number 44, junior center Brady Robinson, averaging 13 points a game. Number 11, junior guard Camden Oliver, averaging 11.2 on the season. Number 22, junior forward Jaden Molans, averaging 8.3 and 8.8 rebounds. And number 15, junior guard Jaden Holland, averaging 9.2, coached by Mr. Robert Scott Creech.
You know, Molans has got to have a better game than he had the other night. He really struggled
Didn't shoot
shooting the ball.
Yes, he did.
You know, Holland made up for it and
Right.
shot the ball really well for the Wolves.
Yeah, and he had 13 points, and he knocked down 6 critical free throws in that stretch.
Well, game number 2, getting ready to start from the complex here at Knott County Central High School. It's Wolfe County and Hazard as we tip it up in our second game to see who plays the Bobcats of Breathitt County.
And the tip is won by the Hazard Bulldogs, and Wolfe County will go to man-to-man. And like I said, Robinson's going to be guarding Everso.
Yeah, that's a tough guard
the
for
pick
him.
and roll, left hand, and it goes in. Nice pass by Caudle.
Everso got good size and strength, guys.
And, you know, and I've said it all year, not overly, I won't say unathletic. He's very athletic, but he's just so fundamentally sound.
Holland goes into the lane, kicks to Creech, and they will reset the offense. Creech goes into the lane, gives it up to Robinson, powers it up, and puts it in.
Yeah, and they've got to have a big game from Robinson tonight.
Yes, he's got to be good on defense too, Jim.
And he can pick up fouls. And I know it's easier said than done when you're having to go up. And Combs way downtown misses it. Rebound comes down to Oliver. Oliver in the middle of the floor looking for something. Goes against Ratliff, misses. Everso with the rebound.
Wolfe County cannot afford those kind of touches with the ball and those shots.
And Caudle, straight line drive, puts it in.
Nice player. Kept that ball low, then raised it.
And uncommonly, he had 0 points at halftime last night. I don't think that's happened all year for him. And there's going to be a foul on the floor.
And, you know, we talked about it in the pregame. Wolfe County has to attack. And they've come out, and that's kind of been their game plan the first couple of sets.
Dalton Combs picks up his first. Oliver comes into Molans and goes all the way around. It looks like a circus act for just a second. Robinson floater, good. Nice start by Robinson. And a nice start for Wolfe County. Just got on the defensive end. They got to tighten the ship up down there. Looks like they've gone to a zone. And it looks like a 3-2 zone. And that leaves Caudle. Goes into the lane, 13-footer, good.
And that's the thing about Caudle. He's really a lot of times you talk about a zone buster being someone that can shoot the three. But Caudle is so good at finding the soft spot in the interior of the zone and knocking down the jump shot.
Absolutely.
And that's after the ball's usually reversed. That time it wasn't even reversed, and he was able to get in that gap with a drive. Turn, Creech goes up, it doesn't go. Tipped by Robinson, back out to Holland. Molan's trying to get it in, has the avenue off the board, doesn't go. Rebound to Everso. Seth Call pushing the basketball up. Combs, long three, it's off. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Wolves basketball.
Hazard's shooting it kind of quick too, guys. They're a good shooting team, but they usually make 2, maybe 3 passes, then go up with it.
Or more.
Yeah.
Oliver working up as Ratliff plays back off. Creech going against Combs. In and out dribble. Creech goes in off the board. Nice move and puts it in.
Boy, good ball handler.
Well, yeah, he's got some wiggle.
And, Combs has got to be careful about picking up that second foul so early in the first quarter.
And, Combs is a very solid defender.
Ratliff 3 doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Eversole, misses, fights with his teammate. Says the official, Molans knocks it out.
Eversole, if I was competing against them, he'd be my number one guy to go through to block out strongly.
Oh, yes.
Quick inbounds pass by Eversole and quickly right back to him, and Johnson puts it into him. That's a key a lot of times when Eversole throws the ball in, it usually comes right back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a good job stepping in and creating real estate for himself.
Oliver, long three. It's going to be long. Rebounds fought for, and Combs is going to be fouled, and that foul is going to get Oliver, and that will be his first.
Oliver battling after the basketball, just a little more body than normal.
Yeah, Wolfe County's got to be able to hit those quick threes for them to have a chance this evening.
Hazard with the basketball. Ratliff wide open, pump fakes, step through, nice pass, and he got it to Eversole, who was fouled. And that foul is going to be on Creech, yes. And Eversole's going to get 2 foul shots. I thought it might have been on the floor, but they said he was in motion. Eversole will knock it down. 69% on the season.
9-6 score, 3:55 to go.
Rattles
First
that
quarter.
one in. He's got 6 now.
Running the high stack.
Turns, gives it up to Molans, goes into the lane, and it's blocked by Eversole.
And that's one thing Hazard does so good is their rotation on defense. You think you beat the defender and you run into Evan Eversole, not the person you want to meet down there.
Hazard goes into the 2-3 with an inbounds underneath the basket. Kick to Holland, he goes in against Ratliff, bodies up, misses it, rebound to Eversole.
Not a good shot.
And the Combs behind the defense settles himself and puts it in.
30-second timeout. We'll leave that one here. Guys, to be honest with you, the Wolves are playing hard, but they've took 3 bad shots already in the ball game.
Well, and you know, Hazard's looking in the transition to get it up the floor quickly. Maybe that's something they've seen on film, that they can get behind the defense once Wolfe County misses a shot.
I think Mr. Mullins has sent us some scores from down in the 11th region. Butler 43, PRP 42 in the 6th region.
Oh, and Brian Milam will be tickled with that. So the Bulldogs have defeated PRP.
That's according to Marty. I was thinking that's the end of the game.
Big shout out to Ryan Farmer, who texted me and said he appreciated us doing all the games. So thank you, brother.
Yeah, glad to have everybody along all over Eastern Kentucky and a lot of other places as well. All the way from Atlanta, Georgia to Florida and
Hawaii.
All over listening in and giving us some text.
You know, it's a very rare 2-3 zone.
Yes, it
employed
is.
by Hazard.
And Creech misses the 3. And a lot of times when a coach does that, usually it's after a timeout. Just one time.
One
just
time
to give
only.
him a different look.
I think that was a one-time only thing there.
I'd say that probably is true. As we near the 3-minute mark, Combs goes to Johnson, and there's the cutter. Ratliff way up there.
Nick gets a big bucket.
Hazard's so very crisp on the offense.
Well, they usually run it till they get their shot. And Wolfe County started the game off running their offense first 6 points that they had.
And Oliver is fouled as he takes it in. And I think that's what they're trying to do, David. I think they're trying to go to the goal and try to pick up some fouls. And that foul was on Ratliff, and that's going to be Ratliff's first. Oliver makes the first. 67% on the season. And Mans, who played a wonderful defensive game, will come in for Coach Creech as Molans will go out.
Yeah, Mans, he's long and very active on the defensive end.
Second one missed. Johnson rebound. Did a really good job on Sexton the other night.
That's a tough guard for him right here, though.
And he's went to Everso. You got that right as him and Robinson take him. Cottle was trying to beat the man as they go out of that zone. Ratliff into Everso. He spins, gives it up to Johnson, block, but gets his own and puts it back in.
Hazard shares the ball well, guys.
They do.
And that's 5 Bulldogs in the scoring column in the first quarter. Robinson got to get out of the lane, but he turns, spin, nice move, it misses it.
Yeah, Wolfe not getting any breaks they desperately need right now.
Outstanding move, just didn't have the conversion. Everso kick to Cottle, 3 rattles, doesn't go. Johnson fights for it, goes to the floor, and he is tied up. And it will be Hazard.
Said Hazard possession, but
I thought it was Wolfe County possession. The arrow is pointing to Wolfe County.
Yeah, I think that the PA guy was just confused on that.
Yeah.
And officials are going to check. And
they got it straightened out now. I know I heard them announce it was Hazard's ball, I believe. But no, he announced Wolfe.
Just like any stats that I do, they're definitely unofficial. And the scorer's table had the arrow pointing toward Wolfe County.
And you got to go by that.
And that's going to be an offensive foul.
He extended his arm when he went to make a move.
And that's going to be Creech's second foul, though. So that's not going to be good for the Wolves as Gay will come in for Creech with 1:29 to go in the first quarter.
You know, Creech, their leading scorer, it's going to be tough keeping him on the bench in the second quarter.
Kind of similar to when Edwards went out for Powell County.
Yep.
Everything goes through Creech. Everso 3, and it's going to be long. Combs up and puts it in.
Nice.
And that foul is going to be on Oliver, and Oliver will pick up his second. And Combs will go to the line where he is an 87% free throw shooter.
That's not bad.
Not bad. And rattles and goes, and Combs has 5.
19-7 our score, nearing the 1 minute mark, first quarter.
Oliver but got to be careful extending that arm against Ratliff. He surely couldn't pick up his third. Gay with the basketball goes to Holland.
You know, and Creech has been able to break the defense down a little bit. Now, who else is going to be able to do that?
Holland picks up his dribble. Oliver asking for the screen from Robinson. And that's going to be a foul on Ratliff. And that's going to be Ratliff's second foul. Creech is going to come back in the game, and out will go Mans. Coach Holland elects to keep Ratliff in with those 2 fouls. Robinson into the lane, kicker to Oliver, 3, doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Cottle. Looking up the floor, and there is Johnson running the floor, tip in by Everso.
You know, you look at the end of the game, he's got 20, 24, 30, and he does it quietly.
And he's got 8 in this first quarter. The Wolves just inability to knock down some of those open shots that they've had. Five seconds. Creech gets it off, and it's deflected, and they're not going to get anything off, and that will end the first quarter.
We played one in the boys' 14th regional tournament. 21-7 our score. Hazard leading early. We're on our way back.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
21-7 our score after one. Hazard leading over Wolfe County. Tonight, 7 o'clock, Knott County Central and Hazard girls will go after it to get a 14th regional title. Manus Blair, that game will be coming up later on this evening. Kentucky a winner today. Congratulations to them. Hazard's got the basketball starting the second quarter.
Nice backdoor pass by Beverly, and Cottle will put it in and get fouled.
Yeah, right now Hazard's doing whatever they want offensively against the Wolves.
And Gay picks up his first. Cottle 77%, and that was all set up because of the overplay on the wing by Wolfe County, and Cottle will convert it. Has 7. Creech with the basketball, gives it up to Robinson. To Holland, going against Cottle, knocked away, but Cottle is going to pick up a foul, and that's going to be his first.
Yeah, Wolfe County desperately needs to find some way to get their shooters open.
Yes.
Holland splits the defense, reverse by Creech. Can't find space, does find in the middle, goes up, and it's going to come up short, and it's going to go off Wolfe County. Hazard basketball.
Yeah, Wolfe County right now desperately searching for something on the offensive end.
Wolfe County extends the zone and misses it.
We look good.
Behind the defense is Gay. He's going to go in and put it in. Nice pass by Creech.
Good outlet.
Much needed. Everso with a 3, and he will knock it down.
I can hit that 20-footer, Jim McCauley.
Yeah, and, you know, that's what makes him such a tough guard.
11 for Everso. Creech going against Gomes. Nice move, misses it.
You know, he's having to work so hard, though, to get any kind of open shot.
Beverly with the basketball. Everso unselfishly gives it to Cottle for the 3.
Yeah, Bulldogs.
Timeout.
It's going to be a full one, guys, so we'll just keep it here. 30-9 is our score, and let's try to find out some scores in the area if we can right now.
And,
so,
of course, we've had the 13th region final over at the Corbin Arena.
Yeah.
And that was, Jim, what was that score?
53-47, North Laurel over Harlan High School.
Hey, Harlan County,
Harlan County, yes.
You know, that was a big win for North Laurel and Coach Valentine over at the Corbin Arena. And that kind of pushes them up against the winner of South Laurel and Pineville that's going on right now.
So we very possibly could see the Laurel County regional title, and that would be a dandy.
Double brace.
Yeah, that would be what we call knockout.
Yeah, and we've watched
intense.
You know, we had North and South Laurel play, and both teams got some fine players.
Yes, they did.
I've really enjoyed watching Maeve from South Laurel play.
Yes. And outstanding, and Coach Davis does a really good job. His team plays similar to Coach Al Holland's Hazard Bulldogs.
But that, you know,
that ends a fantastic career for Maddox Huff, the East Tennessee State University player. And had a great career there at Harlan County.
An incredible shooter.
Basketball comes in for Wolfe County. Robinson, Kenyon Higgins in for the Bulldogs, along with Trace Kincaid after the timeout. Robinson goes in, and he is going to be fouled by Higgins. Higgins going to pick up his first. Robinson to the line for the first time, 71% on the season.
And you'll see, Coach Holland, up 21, getting his players rest early.
And that's going to be a long free throw for Robinson. Robinson with 4 points in the game. And the second one is short. Beverly running the offense for the Bulldogs. Backside cut, but Cottle was underneath the basket. Everso, 15-footer from the elbow, misses it.
Got a good look, guys.
Creech with the rebound. Nobody stops him. Kick to Holland, 3, good.
Holland shot the ball real well last night, and they really need him to get hot here early.
Kincaid rattles, doesn't go. Tip out, goes back to Kincaid. Cottle with it. Into the lane. Splits and puts it in.
Cottle having a real nice game so far.
Cottle with 12. Robinson, 3, good.
Nice.
Wolfe County starting to feel it a little bit, guys.
Yep, they've cut the lead from 21 to 17.
And that's 2 3-pointers that were much necessary for them. Beverly, 15-footer, it's long. Rebound's going to come down to Robinson. And Beverly is going to pick up a foul. Let's see if Wolfe County can keep the threes coming.
And that's their game. They're continuous looking for that open shot, and when they get hot, man, they can hit a bunch in a row.
And that's going to be necessary to get back in this basketball
Agreed.
game. Oliver, 3, can it be 3 in a row? Nope. Rebound to Kincaid. Beverly into the lane, goes up, and it's blocked by Oliver.
32-15 their score, 4:18 to go.
Quick pass by Beverly, stolen by Creech. Got the angle on Kincaid, goes up and lays it in.
The Creech is very creative around the goal.
Yes, he is.
Gives him 4. Everso puts it down.
Hey!
Very rare
It's
from the big guy.
showtime in this game, my man. Little showtime by the big guy.
And Creech says, I'm going to the rack. Give him 6. Everso with 13. Kincaid says 3, good.
Kincaid can really fill it up, guys, and he has no conscience when it comes to shooting.
And usually he makes it.
He is a good shooter.
36% from 3.
Under 3.5 in the second.
Robinson with the basketball. Oliver goes back. Good play. Lays it in.
Yeah, Wolfe County's starting to get into the flow on offense. They just dug themselves a hole.
Yep, Coach Creech done a good job with this team from where he started the season with these guys. They've really improved a lot, and they've really worked hard.
Everso going against Robinson. Kincaid, 2 in a row. Yep.
If you play horse with him, you could lose.
He's one of those shooters. There's not a lot of arch on his shot. It's just bottoms.
Yeah, the margin of error, and you saw it right there with a rattle and go. Creech kicks it back out to Oliver, and they'll reset as Coach Creech motions that they need to go to the stack, trying to keep everyone above the free throw line so you got the isolation off coming off. And Beverly's going to pick up his second foul. Into the game will be number 2 for McWhorter for the Wolves, and Caudle will take a break.
So everybody's gotten a break except Everso.
And straight off the bench, McWhorter misses it. Everso to Combs. See, nice lead. Higgins running the floor and puts it in.
You know, Higgins just now getting back to 100% from that injury he suffered.
Yeah, and he ran the floor effectively.
And he was rewarded.
And they looked up the floor. Robinson goes in and misses it. Everso with a rebound. Beverly with a basketball. And they're going to call a double dribble on Beverly.
Yeah, Higgins leaked out again that time.
You know, I seen him lose it, but I don't know if he stopped his dribble. I don't know.
And there you go. Everso gets his break that you said he hadn't gotten. So Johnson back in the basketball game now.
And, you know, you can see right now Coach Holland's playing the long game.
Yep.
Fresh legs.
Yep. And Creech misses it, gets his own rebound. And that's going to be a 3 by McWhorter, and Johnson secures the rebound.
We've seen Coach Honeycutt in that first game.
Yep.
Breathitt County played 8, 9 kids, guys.
Combs misses the wide open 3. Goes to Molans. He's got the angle. Nowhere to go, but he finds Holland in the deep corner, and they're going to call a walk on Holland. And, you know, looking down, you never know when you're going to get in foul trouble. Combs off the board, knocks it down.
Yeah, nice shot.
Give him 7.
Wolfe County really losing some intensity on the defensive end.
Yeah, they were back off, and lucky that Combs did knock down the 3-pointer the time prior to that. Holland come off tight, almost thrown away.
Yeah, Kincaid doing a good job on Creech.
And Creech goes backdoor. Pass was earned. Give it Johnson with a steal. Kincaid goes deep, turns around, nobody on him, misses it. Rebound to Robinson.
Robinson, a much improved player from the start of the season, guys.
Nice pass by Holland. Molan's unable to put it in.
Yeah, Hazard going to slow it down a little bit and look for him.
And I think they're going to, Coach Holland puts his hands up and then says, run this play. And, of course, I'm sure this play is the end of any quarter or end of half. As we get to 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's the screen for Combs.
And Combs goes in, they leave him, and he misses it, but Johnson's there, misses it, and that's going to end the first half.
44-21 here at the half. The man toil at the half will be coming up. Stay with us for that. You're on WYMT and Hometown 24, and that's the station you want to stay with, my friends.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
We're at the half, 44-21 our score. Hazard leading Wolfe County. Manus, stats for the first half, ready to go.
Okay, first for the Hazard Bulldogs, Dalton Combs with 7, Nick Ratliff with 2, Evan Eversole with 13, Beverly Plate did not score, Seth Cottle with 12, Trace Kincaid with 6, Tucker Johnson with 2, Kenyon Higgins with 2, scoring by quarters. First quarter 21, second quarter 23 for a total of 44. The Wolfe County Wolves, Dylan Gay with 2. McWhorter Plate did not score. Creech with 6. Oliver with 3. Holland with 3. Molans failed to score. Mans failed to score. Brady Robinson with 7. Scoring by quarters. First quarter 7, second quarter 14, for a total of 21, and that makes our halftime score 44-21.
Jim, if you look at Wolfe County, I mean, you know, the strength of Eversole hurts in the lane, but they have, you know, got some shots.
Well, you know, I think that if I'm Wolfe, you know, your defensive intensity really slowed down, I felt like, in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. So, you know, you've got to come in at halftime and say, listen, you know, we're going to score, but the one thing we can't control if the shots go in or not. We can control our defensive intensity, and defense will turn into offense for Wolfe. You know, that's pretty much all Coach Creech can say at the halftime.
Minus, if you're Hazard, you just put Mr. Eversole on the block and say, give him the ball.
Well, you know, Wolfe County kind of mixed up zone to man and 1-2-2, and then they try to pick them up a little bit. And, you know, what you're trying to do, you're just trying to, against the 1-2-2, get a little movement, then knock those shots down. You want to be knocking shots down if you hope to advance. And, you know, Kincaid, Combs, Ratliff, they've got to knock those shots down. But then you've got Seth Cottle, who's knocked down a 3, and you've got Eversole, who's knocked down a 3. I just think they continue the man-to-man pressure, and once you've got that man-to-man pressure, Wolfe County struggled around the basket. They've had some opportunities to knock some down. So, you know, I think Coach Holland is saying we've got to stop the dribble penetration and anybody trying to beat us off the dribble.
Well, if you look at Wolfe County too, guys, Jim, Wolfe County's drove the paint, and they've struggled getting a good shot off, to be honest with you.
And, you know, we said they had to make around 10 three-pointers, and they've made 2. So, but they've been able to get the basket, like you said. They've been able to get into the lane. They have to execute it by putting it in the basket.
Yeah, they have to make some of those. No
yeah,
question about it.
You know, besides Creech did a great job getting into the lane, but besides him, nobody else has been able to really shake a defender and beat somebody off the dribble to get there. And Hazard rotates defensively so well that you break contain from the defense, and then they rotate over, and then you've got Eversole or Tucker Johnson there to play the 9.
And David, over in the 15th region in the second game at halftime, it's 26-26 with the Pikeville. Did I get that right? Yeah, Pikeville and Lawrence County.
Yeah,
it's 26-26. I had to do a double take, but
Lawrence had already advanced, right?
Yeah, and that will be Pike Central advanced.
Yeah. Yes.
And Pikeville had defeated Lawrence County early in the year, so here we go.
Yep, and when we come back, third quarter will be coming up from the boys' 14th Regional Tournament at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex here in Hyman. Stay with us. Third quarter just ahead.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
He was back here at the half, 44-21 our score. We just talked basketball here at WYMT, Hometown 24. Glad all of y'all joined us this evening. Big win for Kentucky. Glad that Missouri is sad and not feeling well at this point, and the Cats is ready for the SEC tournament. And Manus, put you on the spot right now.
Uh-oh.
How many games does the Cats take in the SEC tournament?
1.
Jim McCauley.
Well, I mean, I haven't looked at the brackets yet, but I feel that with the right breaks, they could win 2.
I don't think they really – I think they need to heal as long as they win 1 game. I'm not one of these people that goes crazy if Kentucky don't win the SEC tournament, but I'm also one of those people that probably go to Nashville and watch them.
Well, guys, I've seen Kentucky have years there that they'd win the SEC tournament and never helped them a bit.
No.
Thank you, guys.
And wear them out. And, you know, the thing about that is you've got such a tough path to make. And, you know, with that path through the SEC tournament, it's probably going to be tougher to go through the SEC tournament than it is to go through the NCAA. And you're probably going to face someone in the NCAA early that's from the SEC.
Well,
so you're going to be in the same bracket.
You know, the greatest team that I've ever watched UK assemble lost in the SEC tournament.
Mississippi State.
Yeah, well, how did you know that, Manus?
I think I might have been there.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that was Rick Pitino's team, and he ultimately said that was a good loss, if there is such a thing as a good loss.
Well, sometimes it wakes you up, a loss still, you know. Third quarter getting ready to start here at the Double Quick. Boys, 14th Regional Tournament, 44-21 our score. Wolfe County will have the basketball as we get underway.
Yeah, they need to get something going quick right here.
Very quick. They got to cut this 23-point lead down in a half.
Yeah.
In this quarter. And once again, Oliver trying to get it to Robinson, misses the bunny, and that's what we were talking about. They've got to put those shots in. Caudill going down the line, gives it up to Everso. He's open for 3, elects not to take it. I hope neither one of these coaches had a halftime like Rick Pitino.
Boy, Seth Caudill's had a nice game, guys, today.
He has. As Combs comes off the screen of Ratliff, and he will knock it down. Give him 10.
Combs just a great shooter, Jim.
Yeah, he is. He was kind of off the other night, but good shooters, great shooters.
Bounce back.
Yes, they do. Creech, 15-footer, tried to draw the foul from Eversole, didn't. Eversole will go in, and he will lay it in. Give Eversole 15 on the night.
Now the big fundamental goes up off the right foot or off the left foot and lays it off the glass, just like they teach you in Pee Wee.
Yep. Oliver with the basketball goes into Robinson.
Spacing's got the lane clogged up right now, guys.
And Robinson is fouled after he gets the rebound by Tucker Johnson. Johnson's first. Robinson will go to the line where he's 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
But you know Robinson has been a bright spot for the Wolves tonight.
First one is long. Didn't catch who brought us a water, but I do appreciate it.
Very much so. I was getting a little dry.
I tell you, they really took care of us, haven't they?
Yeah, of all the places we've been, they've been awesome.
And the second free throw will go.
You know,
Robinson with 8.
At Hazard, Eddie Browning used to wait on me real good, hand and foot. And
I seen Eddie down there a minute ago.
Yeah, and I'm going to have a talk with him.
It's a backdoor up, and Cottle goes in. Nice pass by Eversole.
Nice to hit your teammate.
14, and that's a 3.
You know, he's got a good-looking
Holland does have a good shot.
He's got a nice shot.
That's his second 3, total of 6 points for him.
Good follow-through, guys, you know.
And that's Molands could not come up with it. Eversole with a kicker to Combs. Can he knock it down? It's long. Rebound will knocked away. Johnson misses it. Eversole misses it. Johnson goes back up, and he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Johnson and Eversole just playing volleyball with it back and forth on the glass, dominating the paint.
And Mans will pick up a foul, and that'll be his first, sending Johnson to the line for the first time tonight. And Johnson is a 56% free throw shooter. First one does not go.
Looks like some of the crowd may have left at halftime, guys, especially on the other side.
Yeah, I think a lot of Breathitt County's fans have left. They had a nice contingent.
Oh, yes, big crowd.
Yeah.
And Breathitt's always, they always have a good fan.
Yep.
It wasn't shot we're not full on Monday night, guys.
Yeah. And Robinson had the open look, unable to knock it down. Backdoor set up to Ratliff, reverse and puts it in. Assist to Eversole.
Yeah, Eversole does a great job distributing the ball.
Nice touch by Ratliff off the glass.
Creech trying to find room with his dribble. Goes in, kicks it to Molands. 3, doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Robinson. Goes in, bodies up, misses it. Rebound's going to come down to Johnson.
Yeah, Wolfe missed way too many opportunities at the goal.
Cottle 3, and it goes.
Cottle's been special today, guys.
He has.
Yes, he has. He's got 17, and, you know, typically he don't settle for that three-pointer.
No.
If he's got a gap, he'll just take it on in there. But it does shoot pretty good from 3. He shot 33% on the season.
But you know, you watch Hazard, they're so businesslike. You know, you never see a lot of emotion out of the Hazard players. They run their sets so well, and if you fall asleep, they're going to find out who it is and attack it.
Molands 3 doesn't go. Tip. Eversole gets the rebound. Advances it up to Combs, who has Ratliff for the 3. Pump fakes. Combs will take the 3. It's long. Tip. Eversole comes up with it. Gives it up to Ratliff, and I'm sure Eversole thought Ratliff was going to the goal.
Maybe a little bounce touch over there would been better because he really didn't have much time.
No.
Been like Jim McCauley catching it for a three-pointer, you know.
That's exactly right.
Or trying to go out in left field and snag a fly.
Hey, I could do that.
But we're moving to the 4-minute mark.
You know,
Wolfe
Wolfe
County running their offense.
Not really showing any sense of urgency.
Nope. Trying to get an open shot. Nice
Good
pass. And Robinson will put it in. And that will put Robinson into double figures with 10.
$56-25. If you're just joined us.
Goes into Eversole. He powers his way up, and Robinson will pick up his first foul. Eversole to the line, where he is 2 of 2. And the first one's off. You can tell some people are fanning the doors because we've got a little bit of cool air coming
feels
up
good.
top.
Yes, we do.
And Eversole will hit the second. 16 for Eversole. Creech goes strong and puts it in.
Good drive, used the board, stayed low till he got there and elevated.
Give Creech 8. Young man is going to be a stock car driver someday.
He's a good-looking player, Manus.
Yeah,
Creech.
he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's going to be someone to reckon with in the region, no question.
Eversole misses as Robinson bodied him up, got the rebound. Holland will shoot the quick 3, misses, and then Eversole with the rebound. Outlet to Cottle. And I think Holland was playing a snake in the grass, throws it long, and that's what you're taught to do.
Yeah, look for Hazard to really slow it down right here. Hazard's so much more efficient when they run their offensive sets.
Goes into Eversole. 15-footer comes up short. Molan sprints out, got a 2 against 1. Goes into Creech with a spring and up.
Creech can elevate better than I thought he could, guys.
Give him double figures with 10.
Well. Well, you know, guys, talking a little more basketball, the SEC, Lady Cats.
Got beat by Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Combs misses
that kind of surprised me, but Oklahoma, oh my, what a player in the paint for Oklahoma.
Oh, my goodness. And Creech says, I'm just going to take it on in again, and that's going to be 12 for Creech.
57-33.
And it looks like the UK women will pick up probably a number 4 seed after getting defeated by Oklahoma, and they will host the first 2 rounds at historic Memorial Coliseum.
You know, we talked about the expansion of the SEC and taking in Texas and Oklahoma in your major sports, but my goodness, what it does for softball and baseball in the SEC.
All it does is Eversole will put it in, and Eversole now has 18.
SEC's a tough league, guys.
It's about to become the SEC Big Ten Conference is what it's going to come down to. And Oliver shoots it, misses it. Eversole with the rebound. As we're under a minute in the third quarter. And plan on going down and watching some UK baseball and softball as Combs misses.
Combs really probably, you know, his shot looks good. I mean, his release is looking good, but just really struggling putting the ball in the hole. And they need him to be sharp.
Yeah, he's come Monday night, he's
Yes.
got to be sharp.
Hazard.
35 seconds, guys, third quarter.
Hazard looking to make their first finals appearance since 2021. Running the old flex. Cottle comes off, 16-footer, good. Cottle has been lights out. Got 19. And Creech goes in, knocked away by Combs with 5.6 left. And Robinson misses it.
Boy, they've missed a lot right at the go.
Yes,
Long shot by Everso, and that will end the third quarter with the Hazard Bulldogs up 61-33.
Yep, and we'll take a break when we come back. Quarter number 4 coming up from the complex. Stay with us.
This is the 4th app. I don't remember any of these passwords.
With so many subscriptions, it can be impossible to keep up.
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Worry about all the money you're losing paying for all these subscriptions.
I have to use like 13 to watch all the shows I want to watch.
Then sign up for TVS. With TVS, you have all your favorite shows with just one bill. So stop throwing away money and throw away those subscriptions.
Magellan, what should we do with all this money we save by switching to TVS?
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a favorite medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
8 minutes to the Dogs meet the Bobcats. Monday night for a regional championship. 61-33 your score. Well, I tell you, pal, a great season like you mentioned, Manus, and Wolfe County the same way. They just couldn't hit any shots after the first start there, and it was tough, Jim McCauley.
Well, and the thing about Powell and Wolfe both, they're going to bring back pretty much, both of them going to bring back their whole team.
Mans is the only senior for Wolfe County. So.
And the experience of coming here and playing as a youngster really pays dividends the next time you're here.
Everso backs him up, puts it in. Everso with 20. And you know, at what point does Hazard
empty the bench?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Everso blocks it out of bounds.
I think you'll see Coach Holland start to sub about 6-minute mark, maybe even more around the 4-minute mark.
Holland deep 3 comes up short. Robinson knocked away from him. Ratliff to Everso. Everso will go in, misses it. Contested by Creech. Mullins with it. Turn Oliver off the board. Nice move and puts it in.
This Wolfe County team's going to be a feisty bunch next year, Jim McCauley.
And as you said that, 5 new players set to check in for the Bulldogs.
Ball goes into Everso. Going against Robinson. Goes up, and he is going to be fouled by Robinson. That's his second.
Robinson has made Everso work hard, guys on the block. You'll see Hazard in Breathitt County hit the practice floor tomorrow, guys. And last practice of the season if you don't turn out good Monday nights, you know.
And Yance, Beverly, Higgins, and Kincaid come in for
I will say
Hazard.
this. I think Breathitt and Hazard, both of them are playing good basketball right now.
And that's what we've talked all year about, as the Everso will pretty much finish the night with 21.
You know, and I guess before the season, this is kind of, what we thought had the potential of happening was Breathitt and Hazard meeting.
That was our 1 and 2 teams, so.
Jackson Maggard came in for Everso. Oliver with the 3, misses it. Higgins with the rebound. Braden Yance with the basketball. He's a senior for the Bulldogs. Kincaid 3, and it's going to be long. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be tipped. Kincaid will recover it. Goes into the lane, splits, and puts it in.
Nice take by Trace Kincaid.
I was just about ready to say the official needs to check the basketball. Kincaid missed one.
Yeah.
Something could be wrong with it.
And Robinson's going to pick up his 3rd. Kincaid will go to the line where he is a 50% free throw shooter, but has a limited number of attempts. Misses it.
Shot it too hard.
I guess he has to shoot from 3 to get that percentage up. 66-35 at the 6-minute mark, basically. Creech going against Kincaid, goes in, knocked away from him, reverse, and puts it in. Give Creech 14.
Yeah, Creech is going to be a big-time scorer next year, Manus.
Yance with the basketball, knocked away from him. He averages 16.9 as a sophomore, so he's still got 2 more years for the 14th region to see him. Yance with the basketball to Higgins. Goes into Maggard, and Maggard finally back out to Beverly. Beverly with the basketball. They go away from him. Left hand misses it. Rebound's going to come down to Creech. Side step Creech, and it's going to be a foul. And that's going to be Kincaid.
That's his first.
Of course, the first game was 83-61. Breathitt County, as Creech will make the first. Puts him with 15. And Wolfe County comes in with Gay, Mans. Let's see, I don't have a 33, and I have McWhorter. You have a 33, Jim?
That's what I'm looking for.
And nice pass by by Kincaid to Yance. And Yance gets his first 2.
Puts it right off the glass. Under 5 minutes.
I'm going to assume that is Maddox Brown. That's 23 on the roster. Creech straight line drive right in there.
Now I was going to dunk it.
That's how you keep the ball low to the floor.
Yep, that's 17 for Creech. Maggard with the basketball over to Beverly. You talk about someone with a lot of experience.
Yes.
Is Ridge Beverly. And that ball is going to be out off of Kincaid. And I do not have a number 4 on my roster.
I've got a 3, Kason Kidd.
And that's who we're going to assume that is. McWhorter, and we're going to say number 4 is Kidd. If it's not, we are sorry. We're just going by the roster. And McWhorter will shoot the 3, and it's off. Rebound's going to come down to Higgins.
There was EKU in the building, guys.
And
Glad to have them along as well. Mad Hurt working at EKU.
And that's going to be the jumpers off, and Higgins with the rebound.
Is Spurry athletic enough to play at EKU, Jim McCauley?
I think that, the only thing right now, he would have to get stronger.
Yeah.
But far as his athletic ability, yes.
And his techniques,
yes.
He could play. Yes, I agree.
I am not a Division I recruiter, so I can't answer that.
Well, we're going to take your word for it anyway. Nice jumper in the left corner.
Kason Kidd with a 3.
68-43.
Is that who they announced?
I didn't hear it.
I think so, Mace. I think he's right.
David's back to normal. He's like me. He does a lot of talking.
I don't know. Bunda's got me taking all these. I'm just here, filling the seat.
Yeah. Maggard with the basketball. Kincaid, nice take. Goes in, and he is fouled.
I tell you, Kincaid is an aggressive guard, guys. He will drive the lane and do a lot of things with basketball.
And McWhorter will pick up the foul, and Kincaid, who is 0 for 1, will go back to the line.
And, guys, we want to thank all of our crew today. Nice job they always do to get this ball game on the road.
Yeah, they're running on fumes.
I know they're worn out, and they've done an outstanding job. And
they do.
Everybody at the controls and WYMT, Greg Creech.
They all do a top-notch job to send ball games out to the community. 2:56, fourth quarter, I'm sorry. 43-7 your score, and Wolfe County trying to finish this out. And Coach Creech, Did a good job with his ball team this year.
Mans with a shot. Nice box out by Yance. Kincaid in the middle of the floor. Gives it up to Higgins. Back to Beverly. 16-footer. It's off. Yance with the rebound. Gives it back to Kincaid. Side step. Gives it to Yance. Yance to the baseline. Spin. Gives it back to Higgins. And they'll reset.
Guys, our player of the game, do you think Seth Caudill has earned that today? I think he's had a big game, so we'll go.
Kincaid shook his head and it still went in. Give him 13 on the game.
Seth Caudill will be our player of the game, so congratulations, Seth, on a big-time game today.
And Mans is fouled as he puts it in, and Higgins will pick up a foul. Nice to see the senior Ricky Mans pick up his bucket as Coach Holland will bring in a host of new Bulldogs. Looks like number 21 Begley and number 33 Javion Fullwood, 11 Luke Combs. I don't have a number 20 as Mans misses it, and number 12, Colton Maggard.
Want to remind everyone, stay with us after the game. The post-game show will be coming up with the winning coach and the player of the game, so be sure you stick around for that.
Fullwood to the goal. Of course, we know Fullwood from the football field. Excellent hands on the football field. Going to be a really good player for Coach Chandler and the Bulldogs. Ball goes to Gay. Got the avenue, and he's fouled. And Ricky Mans will get his senior send-off from Coach Creech and the staff.
That's the sad thing about this business,
Sure
guys.
is. Always,
Seniors,
yep.
you know.
The finality of playing your last game for your high school.
Oh, yes.
1 minute.
Jumpers up and
Nice
it will roll in.
It's like Holland gets his first bucket of the day.
And I do not have number 21, but they said it's Holland. That might be, look at it, Jim, since he's scored a basket, so we can call his name out.
I see Cam Holland.
Cam Holland.
Yeah.
Nice bucket for him.
What grade's he in, Jim?
Cam is a freshman.
And Wolfe County will return a lot of players next year.
They get all their top 5 back.
Coach Creech will be looking forward to that, I'm sure.
Maggard with a rebound. And let's see, their Coach Eversole down there says stop. And sign of respect of not shooting the ball here.
Right. And congratulations, Wolfe County, on their season, guys. Making it to the Final Four of the boys' 14th regional tournament. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and do a little stats, then get you down to the post-game show. Stay with us here on WYMT Hometown 24.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters: family, friends, community. But sometimes we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope, and Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
For over 25 years, we've fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
We have determined that you have early onset Alzheimer's disease.
Why me? How could I have prevented this?
Research shows that reducing stress levels, not partaking in substance abuse, and being aware of safety measures are a few ways to prevent it.
So how quickly can this progress?
There's no definitive timeline. Everyone is different.
Welcome back here to Knott County Central. We have completed our second game as Hazard is the winner over Wolfe. And that means on Monday night, Breathitt County and Wolfe County will go at for the 14th Region Championship. Manus, our stats are ready to go.
Hazard Bulldogs improved to 29-2. Combs had 10, Ratliff with 4, Everso with 21, Caudle 19, Kincaid 13, Johnson with 2. 2 for Higgins, and that's the scoring 73 for the Bulldogs. For the Wolfe County Wolves, they will drop to 13-17. Gay with 2, Creech with 17, Oliver with 5, Holland with 6, Mans with 2, Robinson with 10, Kidd with 3, and Holland, Cam Holland with 2 for a total of 47.
The girls tip off tonight, 7 o'clock, as it'll be Hazard and Knott County Central for the 14th Region Championship over at Memorial Gym. I hope you tune in for that. Now let's go meet our player of the game. Have a good evening, everyone.
And we are back up here post-game with our, Seth, are you ready for this? It's a mouthful. Our UK Healthcare June Buchanan Medical Center 14th Region Tournament Player of the Game. Seth, congratulations.
Sir, I appreciate it.
Not only on being the player of the game for this game here in the semifinals, but also for making it back to the championship game as a Hazard Bulldog. That has to be a good feeling. Seth, I think back the last time Hazard was in the regional championship game, you won it, was able to go to state. However, little thing called COVID happened and then ended up getting canceled. So what does it mean for you all to make it back now and have that other shot?
It means a lot, and Hazard is just one big family. It's a great community, and it's just something else, We got great teammates, great coaches. In my opinion, greatest coach in the state of Kentucky. Love these guys. I'm glad to go back.
Well, that's one thing that we've talked about here in the 14th region. I feel like it's truly, we have some of the best coaches in the state of Kentucky. Obviously, Coach Holland, pretty well-known legend around the 14th region. What's it been like getting to play your career at Hazard under Coach Holland?
It's been something else, and he's gave me opportunities that no other coach would have. He's seen something in me. He sees something in everybody else out there. He's something else, It's Coach Holland.
Absolutely.
With these quick turnarounds, what has he helped you guys do to focus and kind of take it game by game? Because everyone can be focused on Rupp. Obviously, that's their goal, but you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself one game at a time. What's he done well to get you guys to lock in?
That exactly. He don't want us to look too far ahead. He wants us to take it one game at a time. He's been here a while. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Seth, I think about, we talk about Coach Holland and you as a team. Obviously, this is a moment that you've got to feel good about making it back to that region championship. But a quick turnaround. You're going to be off tomorrow. Well, I say off. I'm sure Coach Holland's going to have you in the gym in some capacity tomorrow, but then back to it on Monday. How is that with such a short turnaround? You had a few days to prepare for a tough first-round matchup in Knott County Central. This time you had a short time after that to prepare for Wolfe. You took care of business. Now a short turnaround again to prepare for the championship game against Breathitt County. What's that like, having to bounce back one day to prepare and then you play?
It's tough, and especially whenever you play great teams like, like we played so far, Knott County, Wolfe County, and then we're about to play Breathitt County. They're a handful. So, you know, it's tough, but we've played them a few times, and Coach Allen's going to have us in there working on what we need to do, and then I think we'll be ready.
My question is, what are you doing tonight? We were talking about, like, what do you do to rehab, just clear your mind? Are you watching hoops tonight, getting a nice dinner, laying low?
Nice dinner, some liquid IV, and then ice my knees.
Okay.
So when you say nice dinner, what are we looking at? What's the dinner of choice tonight?
I don't know. It's going to be nice tonight because it's my mom's birthday today.
Oh, well, you're getting a really nice dinner then.
All right.
Yeah, knocking it out.
Are you paying or cooking? Neither.
Oh, Seth, congratulations. We want to give you the opportunity to get down and be with your team and celebrate, but congratulations on Player of the Game and making it back to the region championship. We wish you the best of luck on Monday night.
Sir, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Thank you all for joining us again here on Hometown 24. We will be back. Stay tuned.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. March is here at Appalachian Wireless, and we know that being local is a game changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long. Whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network, now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. From compact track loaders to the world's #1 selling compact excavator for 20 years, the Kubota construction lineup is ready to work. Visit your local dealer today.
Visit Holbrook Equipment at Exit 40 off the Mountain Parkway in Campton.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Hunter down here at Walters Mazda Mitsubishi. As the weather warms up, there's no better time to get behind the wheel of a new ride. So y'all can get into one of these Mazda CX-90s as low as 2.9% on 72 months. Or get $4,500 off select Outlanders now until the end of March. Check out these offers and more by clicking the link below or give us a call at 606-437-9810. And don't forget to ask for Hunter.
Remember, when others won't, Walters will.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Manus Blair, the man of prophecies. Just missed him off the camera here. Always a pleasure to get to hang around Manus and hear some of his tall tales.
Amazing. He was on here. He just jumped right off.
Just jumped right off. Brady, I tell you, it's your first 14th region tournament here in Morton Combs Athletic Complex, and we've had some ball games.
We have. It's an exciting day. I mean, this might be one of the best, like I said, days in hoops. You got a regional championship, what we're about to cover here in a few hours on the girls' side, and then you had two great games behind us.
Well, we talked about through this tournament, and again, broken record, but we talked about those first-round matchups. A little bit tighter contested games through the first round than it was the second round. Where does conditioning and stamina come into play when you're playing all these games back to back to back?
It's adrenaline, I think, at this point. And I think now they have a day to rest. These kids are young. I don't think conditioning, I don't think that stuff, they're young. LeBron's playing at 40 for Christ's sake. Come on now.
I'm just thinking about my state right now of stamina mentally and physically, and it's not good. It's not good.
Well, clearly, because you're going to have to experience the hill one more time over at Hazard.
Unfortunately. Maybe I'm going to try to hitchhike this time and stick my thumb out, see if anybody will pick me up. But absolutely, great day of basketball here for the boys' side, but we are not done yet. Stay tuned. The Cats are over, so you've got nothing else to watch until 7 o'clock tonight when we go. Actually, we'll start pregame show at 6:30 over at Memorial Gym in Hazard, Kentucky, so stay tuned for that. You can catch college hoops after that, but you definitely want to be here to see some girls action in the championship.
Absolutely. We'll have fun with it. I mean, it's what it's all about. We'll talk more about the meaning of championships. Everybody, when you play, that's what you're shooting for, no matter what you're doing. But I'm excited to get over there and see that matchup.
Absolutely. The championship game tonight over in the 14th Region girls side. Can't wait for that. So we will hop out of here, get all of this down, go over there. We'll meet you in Hazard, and we will see you there. Unless you want to meet me early and buy me dinner somewhere before the game. But other than that, we will see you at 6:30 at Memorial Gym in Hazard, Kentucky for the girls 14th Region championship game.